Hi guys, my name is Erica and I am the content creator of Lifestyles with Erica, a blog that shares about coastal and grand millennial home decor, travel, and a little bit of kids items to make your life a little bit easier as a parent. Every Friday I come on here and share my love for designer items. So here I am again. If you love my content, be sure to like, share, and comment and follow me every Friday. Okay guys, I've got a little bit of a treat for you guys today because I've got three of my, yes, three Chanel classic flap bags that I'm gonna be sharing a little bit about its size and structure, but I'm also gonna get down into the nitty gritty of the materials, the hardware, price increases, all of the things you need to know in making the best decision for purchasing your first or your second or third Chanel bag. So let's get started. Okay, so I hate when this happens, guys. So I'm not gonna share right away my Chanel handbags because I'm gonna get right into the nitty gritty about price increases. So the price increases go up every year, multiple times a year with Chanel. Let me repeat that again. Multiple times a year with Chanel. So if there is a bag that you really love and a color that you really adore, buy it. Do not buy it if you can't afford it, but if you can afford it, you've been looking for it for a really long time, there's that color, buy it, okay? Because there is a really strong chance that in the next season or next few years, they will not have it again. You will have to purchase it, not through Chanel, through a secondhand site. I won't even get into that. So if you want it new, I would highly advise that you purchase it that season. Also, the benefit of purchasing it that season is it is going to increase in value. Again, it'll hurt you, but it'll also help you. All of my bags I purchased a few years ago and they have already increased by 12 to 15%. Yes, let me repeat that again, 12 to 15%. The price increases are absolutely astronomical, but they are what they are. So that's just a little bit of info for you guys in regards to the price increases. It is a great investment piece. Chanel will always hold its value and it will always increase in value. So purchase when you can. If there's colors that you like, you should make a decision on that color because it's not likely to show up again for another few years. Okay, so let's talk about sizes. There are a few different sizes. I actually do have those bags with me, but I decided not to show them today because it just felt like all too much. But with Chanel, with the classic flap, you've got the walk, also known as the wallet on chain. You've got the micro, which comes in a rectangular and also a square. I do not own those. And then you've got the classic medium flap. You've got sometimes they call it a large or a jumbo. Sometimes they change their wording by season. The dimensions are almost the same. They're basically the same. They might be just a little bit different by the season. And then you've got your maxi. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the classic flap, the large or also known as jumbo, and the Maxi classic flap. Okay, so some other things that you guys need to know about these bags is that Chanel carries the ever traditional lambskin that has been around since the very beginning. Very soft, gorgeous, plush, luxurious leather. It takes a little more upkeep. All of my designer handbags are the newer material, which is the caviar, which is a little more durable. Some people say it's not as plush. I think it just depends on your preference. I invest a lot in these handbags and I think it's really important that they're durable. I have 2 kids. I go out with them in the rain. I do take care of my bags, but I use them. And so I've chosen for Chanel and my preference is to purchase the caviar route. So you've got your lambskin and then you've got your caviar, which is just a little more expensive, but I think, like I said, these bags withhold the test of time. So I want to make sure that they hold the test of time as well as it reflects that increased value. So let me show you a little bit about the handbags. Okay, so like I said, guys, there's a few different smaller handbags before this one that I'm getting ready to show you guys. But the one that I own And have is the classic Chanel flap. It is so gorgeous. It's in caviar, like I said. I'll hold it up close a little bit so you can see it's got a little bit of pebbling. That is the caviar print. It is quilted and gold plated. I love the chain on this. You can't really wear it as a crossbody, but you can double strap it or do it a single strap to do it on the shoulder like such. It has a lock to it. To unlock it, you switch it like that and then open it up. And it's got the burgundy inside of it, which I think is so gorgeous and classic. It's got a first pocket for skinnier items. And then you've got the main pocket and the three back pockets. The two are a little bit bigger, and this one is specifically made to hold your lipstick in, which I think is really cool. And that's honestly about it. In the back of it, it's got a little smaller section. This bag, honestly, it's made for day or night. I personally purchased this bag for the nighttime. I have a ton of errand bags, but this one I wanted specifically that I could like dress up, like really dress up and wear this and have something to wear for night. But I still use it during the day, particularly when I don't have my kids with me. When I don't have my kids with me, I'm usually carrying this handbag. Okay guys, so the next one is a little bit larger. We've jumped up in size. This is a bright red one. This is the Chanel classic flap in the large, also known as the jumbo. When I purchased this, it was considered the large, so I think the dimensions are a little bit different, but they're basically the same size. Again, this is the caviar quilting. About the red, okay? I am usually a neutral girl, but I had my son in the beginning of the pandemic. I was turning 30. I felt like I needed to reinvent myself. I just wanted to stand out, show out, have a good time, and still feel like myself. So I purchased this hot red. Let me tell you about the colors. The colors do not always stay the same, guys. So this was a red that was like a pure true red. They had a few orange reds a few seasons ago, but it wasn't this particular red. So I went ahead and purchased it. Some things you should know about Chanel's bags. Sometimes people buy these bags and they've never even seen the color before because they're trying to get their hands on the closest color that they missed from previous seasons ago. So this was a really hot bag during the spring summer collection because it was like a fire engine red. Sometimes they still have it. I don't know if they have it this season, but they go on and off. And so if like I said, if you love it, you should go ahead and get it if you have the money to invest in it because it just increases in value. Again, I've gained about 12 to 15% in my designer handbags on just one bag alone. So they're great investment pieces, but not to get a little distracted, let's talk about the jumbo bag, if you will. It's a little bit larger. This is the bag that I carry with my kids. This is my mommy bag, my high end. I don't want to look grubby or whatever. When I mean grubby, like all up sweatpants, like the worst, but I still kind of want to rock it out. So again, same with the medium flap, same opening, the pockets. So see the difference on this? The last one, it did not have, sorry guys, it did not have this flap to it. This one does, and I love it because it holds its structure a little bit better. You still got the CC right here, but it's all fire engine red on the inside. And it still has the same pockets, it's just a little bit bigger. I've got some Tylenol in here. So you see this front pocket, there's so much more that you could fit in here. And because it's got this structure right here, I actually could not just put like credit cards, money, or change or whatever in here. I could put some lip gloss in here. I could put my shades in here and it'll still hold its shape because of this double flap. You can actually purchase it without it, but I think I personally would purchase it with the additional flap to hold its structure. Look at all that space in here. I've put a ton of snacks, diapers, my stuff, my 2-year-old son's shades. Like there's so many things that you could put in this particular little bag. You can honestly fill it up. It does a really good job of that. And then it's got its two classic flaps right here, and then something to hold your lipstick with, which is what it's made for. And then the back pocket is a little bit bigger. This is where I have my mask back here now, but I usually carry my cell phone back here because I lose it all the time because I always have it out. But this holds your cell phone really well. Again, you've got the hardware on here. It's gold plated. This is a light gold compared to the medium Chanel classic flap that I have. This is the light hardware. That's what they call it. I did this because I love mixed metals, and sometimes I'm wearing silver or gold, and because it's such an expensive piece, I wanted to be able to wear both. So that's a little bit about that one. It's a little bit larger. If you have kids, I say go ahead and purchase it because it's big enough that you can carry a little bit of their stuff if they're old enough, like if they're a toddler. Or you can just hold your stuff, or both. So again, if you're a mommy, I would highly recommend this piece. You can't stuff everything in here, but if it's a quick trip or a trip with an older child and you need to hold just a little bit of things, I think this is a really great bag to have. Okay guys, sorry, bear with me. We are almost done. So the next bag is Maxi. This is the coup de grace. This is the big one. You can fit everything in here. There's nothing that you can't fit in here. Okay, maybe you can't fit your laptop, but you can fit a tablet. Of course, this is in silver hardware. Chanel's hardware comes in silver and gold. It's caviar. Yet again, as you can see, it's the twist and lock. It's the same thing. This is a double flap because again, the structure, because it is, as it gets bigger, it's harder to keep its structure, which is why it's not on the medium. I think on the older ones, it might have been, but I don't think it's a choice for the newer ones. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. Again, it's even bigger. It's the same compartments. You can fit so much more in it. Honestly, if you're a mom, this is the mom bag. If you care about size, this is the one that you need. And it does expand a little bit, but not a lot, not as much as you think compared to the other two ones that I showed you. So again, this is probably the mommy bag to have if you're a mom. If you're looking for something that is kind of versatile, I would do the other two smaller ones. Or if you just like this look, if you want to travel with it, I think this is a great one to have too. I think my favorite out of all of them is the jumbo/large because it really is the everyday bag that I can use all the time. And then my choice for evening would be, of course, the classic medium flap. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going to be here every Friday sharing my favorite designer items. Like, share, or comment if you love it, and I'll see you next Friday.